A very warm welcome to each and every one of you, distinguished Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Ma'am, respected teachers, and the fellow participants. I, Sana Surelia, welcome you to the Quiztronomy 2020. During this pandemic, we were all locked in. It was something unimaginable. It was not a year of happiness and enthusiasm, but it was a year of astronomical wonders. On 21st December 2020, the planet, Jupiter, and Saturn will be so close to each other that from the Earth, it will look like they'll merge in. It is indeed a wonder as it will be happening after 800 years. Einstein once said, "Curiosity is the mother of invention." Following his words, mankind is trying to figure out the answers to such questions like what lies beyond the stars? Are we the only intelligent creatures in the cosmos? What lies inside the black hole? Today, our main goal is to make the students enhance and acquaint the knowledge. Our theme for the quiz will be Greek mythology. The Greeks were the first to tip the world about astronomy. The Erastus of Samos was the first to argue that the sun was the central fire of the cosmos. It is the earliest known heliocentric theory of the solar system. Pythagoras is credited as the first Greek to think that Earth is spherical in shape. You will encounter with much more interesting facts during the quiz session, so without any delay, I would request the quiz masters to take over.
Thank you, Sanya. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Principal Ma'am. Good morning, Vice Principal Ma'am. Good morning, our enthusiastic quizzers and everyone present here. I am Zeus,
And I'm Hera.
and today we will be the quiz masters for the senior category of Quiztronomy 2020. 105 students participated in the preliminary round on 12th December, and the top 12 scorers from the senior category are present here. As Sanya said, this year has sprung up new challenges for us, and now we are all locked in our homes, only connected via digital means. But in this situation too, the Astronomy Club is working with all the zeal and fervor it has been working with. The theme for the senior category is Greek mythology. Without further ado, let's introduce you all to our teams. Team 1 is named Athena, comprising of Divyanshi Gunavat and Sandhi Maheshwari. Athena is the Greek goddess of wisdom, warcraft, and daughter of Zeus. She adopted the name Pallas to go before her, and Pallas was also the second asteroid to be discovered. Team 2 is named Hermes, comprising of Shreyanshkar and Yashneen Rawat. Hermes is the Greek god of trade, wealth, luck, and many, many more. Basically, a jack of all trades. He is also a son of Zeus. Hermes is also considered as the evening star, which appears just after sunset above the western horizon. Team 3 is named Poseidon, comprising of Anika Jain and Lavina Jain. Poseidon is the Greek god of sea and is brother of Zeus, Hera, and other children of Kronos. The planet Neptune is named after the Roman equivalent of Poseidon, and the legendary trident is used as its sign.
Team 4 as Apollo, comprising of Shreyas Jain and Telshia Neom. Apollo is a Greek god of poetry, music, dance, archery, sunlight, and many more. He too is a son of Zeus and the twin brother of Artemis. The sun is supposed to be Apollo riding his sun chariot. Next we have his team Demeter with Rishi Raj Solanki and Aditya Vardhan Roy. Demeter is the Greek goddess of agriculture and is sister of Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, and other children of Kronos. One of the most peculiar asteroids in the asteroid belt is named after her. And as team 6, we have Artemis, constituting of Aditya Gupta and Aryan Sharma. Artemis is the Greek goddess of hunting, moon, archery, and many more. She is the daughter of Zeus and the twin sister of Apollo. The moon is supposed to be her riding her moon chariot across the night sky. Now suddenly you must know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. To start with this amazing and exciting quiz, we have round 1. I wish you all the very best, and I request all the participants to kindly note that the cameras have to be switched on. Remember, a good beginning makes a good ending. Before we begin, let me familiarize you with the rules. Round 1 will have 12 questions, that is 2 questions per team. The questions will first go in clockwise direction, then in anti-clockwise direction. Each correct answer will be awarded 20 points. One hint is available for each question. If a question is answered after using the hints, only 15 points will be awarded. Questions will not be passed, and time limit for each question is 45 seconds. To begin with, we have Team Athena. And the question for them is, space stations have always been a great interest to humans. The first one launched in 1973 was named Skylab. Which space station was built in 7 parts, launched between 1986 and 1996? And which nation launched the core module for it and later on operated the station? Team Athena. Would you like to take a hint, team? Go for a guess, Athena.
I'd like to take a hint.
Well, the hint is, it was the first space station to be assembled in orbit.
Answer is Salyut 1.
Let's see the answer. I'm sorry, but your answer is wrong. Better luck next time, Athena. Moving on, we have Team Hermes. The question for team is, name the mission which was the 7th crewed mission of its series and was to land on moon but couldn't do so as a routine stir of oxygen tank ignited damaged wire insulation in it, which caused an explosion.
Apollo 13.
Let's see then, Hermes. Indeed, a correct answer. Congratulations, Hermes. The next question we have is for Team Poseidon. And the question is, name the constellation named after a close friend of Greek goddess Artemis, who was killed by a creature, was sent by Lady Artemis' twin brother, Apollo, to scare him near the island, which was the birthplace of the twins' fathers. Team Poseidon.
We would like to take a hint.
Sure, the hint is, the creature was a scorpion. Any guesses, team? Time's running up. I'm sorry, time's up. Well, the answer was Orion. Next, we have is Team Apollo. The question for them is, name the constellation which contains the 2 stars which are predicted to collide in 2022-23 by Professor Larry Molnar and his team. This collision is predicted to be so bright that it will be visible in the night sky to the naked eye.
You would like to take a hint?
Well, good. The hint is, the collision is predicted to form a red nova. Take a guess, team.
Gemini.
Well, let's see the answer then. I'm sorry, the answer is Cygnus. Better luck next time, team. The next we have is Team Demeter. And the question for them is, name the first lunar sample return mission since Luna 24 in 1976, which was launched this year and made the operating country the third nation to return with lunar soil samples. Take a guess, team. This is
We would like to take a hint.
Okay, well, the hint is launched on 23rd November 2020 by China National Space Administration.
Is it Chang'e 4?
Well, let's see the answer then. Well, you're very close. It's okay, Team Demeter. Next we have is Team Artemis. And the question for them is, I saw that Milky Way wasn't just a band of misty light, but a collection of individual stars. The Jupiter moons were discovered by me. I also explained the phases of Venus. Name me. Team Artemis, would you like to take a hint?
Yes.
Okay, the hint is then, I am an Italian astronomer and I also improved the refracting telescope.
Pakka. Galileo, I think so.
Well, let's see the answer then. Congratulations, team. It's absolutely correct. With this, we come to an end to the clockwise round. I now hand over to Zeus for anti-clockwise round.
Thank you, Hera. It was a truly amazing part. My first question is to Team Artemis. Team, are you ready? The question is, the space shuttle was launched only once back in 1988, after which the program was discontinued. The actual space shuttle doesn't exist anymore, but two similar prototypes are stored in Kazakh steppe. Name the space shuttle. Yeah, that's an easy one.
We like to use the hint.
Okay, so what is the hint? The hint is, it was a Soviet or Russian program started as a response to one of its enemy's space program. Come on, take a guess.
I think so. Sputnik 5.
Well, that was a really close call, but the answer is Buran. The space shuttle was a response to USA's Columbia space shuttle. Next up is Team Demeter. And the question for you is, deep space has always been of great interest to mankind. In order to enter into this deep space, a probe needs to reach the local escape velocity, which was the first artificial object to achieve this escape velocity. Team Demeter.
We would like a hint.
Sure, the hint is, it was launched in 1972.
Okay. Is it Pioneer?
Pioneer, which one? Can you explain a little bit more?
Pioneer 10.
And
no,
unfortunately,
Pioneer 11.
Okay, so unfortunately, your initial answer was correct. It was Pioneer 10. Close call, Demeter. Better luck next time. Next up is Team Apollo. And the question is, name the phenomena which is best seen during twilight, after sunset in spring, and before sunrise in autumn. and is caused by scattering of sunlight by interplanetary dust? Team Apollo. Team Apollo, would you like to take a guess
Aurora?
or would you like the hint? Are you sure you want to go with that?
Yes.
Excellent. So it is good news for the other teams because Apollo, that is unfortunately the incorrect answer. It is zodiacal lights. Next question is from Team Poseidon. And the question is, the boundary marking the limits of the black hole at which the escape velocity equals to the speed of light is named. Team Poseidon, this one is for you.
Event horizon.
Are you sure?
Yes, we will go with that.
And it is indeed the correct answer, event horizon. Well done, Team Poseidon. Next question goes to Team Hermes. And the question for them is, name the Greek astronomer who listed the classic 48 constellations formed by 1028 objects after 150 of AD. Team Hermes, it's indeed an easy one. Would you like a hint, Team Hermes?
We would like to take a hint.
Okay, so the hint is, he listed them in his book, The Almagest. Now, do you want to take a guess or do you know the answer? Know that there is no negative marking?
Okay, we would like to take a guess.
Okay, so the time is up. Hermes, and the answer is Ptolemy. He first to categorize constellations, and the first 48 constellations were made by 1028 objects. The last question for this round goes to Team Athena, and the question is, this spiral galaxy is one of the most distant permanent objects that can be viewed in the night sky with the naked eye. It is also the third largest galaxy in the local group of galaxies. Name this galaxy. Team Athena, do you want to take a guess? Come back again?
Triangulum.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we will go with it.
Okay. And the answer indeed is Triangulum. Excellent job, Team Athena. With this, we come to the end of round one. So as the scores are being compiled, did you know that the planet Uranus is named after the Greek primordial god Uranus, who was basically the grandfather of Zeus? So that is trivia. But now a question. Note that this question will not be marked. It is just a trivia question. Can anyone tell me that do we get taller if we go into space?
Yes.
Yes.
Can anyone tell me the reason?
Yes.
Because the gravitational force applied by the Earth on our body is not there, so our spine increases, and when we come back to the space, from the space, our height becomes normal.
That is indeed the right answer. Just a slight correction. It's not the spine which expands, it's the cartilage
sorry.
discs that expand. Okay, so another question. How much time will it take for a footprint to be naturally erased on the moon?
It can never erase.
That is not the right answer. Anyone
200
else?
million.
A bit too much, I'm afraid.
I know that Neil Armstrong has a footprint on the moon, which is about to disappear in something like 50 million or 100.
Yeah, the answer is 100 million years. The Moon lacks a proper atmosphere, so there are no winds. And because of that, it takes a lot of time for a footprint to naturally be erased. Okay, so do you know of the late heavy bombardment or the lunar cataclysm?
Yes.
Okay, so anyone here can tell me what does the theory say about forming oceans?
Uh, the- During the late heavy bombardments, many comets from the outer space containing ice and water crashed into the Earth, and it rained for like thousands of years, which causes the ocean to rise.
That is indeed the right answer. So kudos to you. So now one of the most controversial questions that I've come across and one of the most easily confused. There's a thing called astrology and there's a thing called astronomy. Astrology and astronomy. Anyone here can tell me the basic difference between them?
Astronomy is a branch of science, and astrology is a mythical branch which predicts to tell about a person's future regarding its time of birth and stars, etc.
Okay, so mythical, do you want to go ahead with mythical?
Yes,
Okay, so mythical, do you know the meaning of mythical?
something which only exists in myths and has no scientific proof.
But if we do not have scientific proofs, if I use a Hindi word, there's a thing called muhurat, which we use, everyone, right? If it's
Yes,
only a myth, why do we still follow it?
because the early traditions tell us to.
Exactly. So it's not a myth. There, I'd like to correct you. Myth is something which is a story, something which is believed. But this has time and again proven its validity. Not scientifically, I'll add. And astronomy is a branch of science. There you're correct. So, team, do we have the scores yet?
Yes.
Okay, so let's share the scores for the team. Great. So the scores are Athena stands at 20, Hermes stand at 20, Poseidon at 20, and Artemis at 15. Is that understood? And kudos to everyone. Apollo, Demeter, Buck up. You can open your account in very well in the next round. Thank you, Shaurya. So now with this, we come to the starting of round 2. So teams, principal ma'am, vice principal ma'am, everyone here, welcome to round 2, aka the cosmic roulette. This round comprises of categories-based questions. Before we begin, quizzers remember that sometimes taking the road less traveled makes all the difference. Sometimes the things which may appear daunting at first turn out to be easier than they appear. With this, let's get you all familiarized with the rules for round 2. This round will have 6 categories. First team will be asked to choose one of the categories in clockwise order, and the ones chosen categories will be locked. After the last category has been used by the last team in the clockwise direction, the categories will be refreshed and teams will be asked to choose from the available categories in anti-clockwise order. Each question will have 2 available hints. Each correct answer will be awarded 20 points. If the correct answer is given after using 1 hint, the team will be awarded 15 points. And if the correct answer is given after using 2 hints, 10 points will be awarded. So be judicious in how many hints you use. Time limit for every question is 60 seconds. You have plenty of time. Think it out. And there'll be no negative marking. So can we have the categories, please? Team Athena, ready? So which category will you choose?
Planet.
So can you have the planets category question 1, please? The question for Team Athena is, X was a planet which was discovered by William Herschel from his back garden in Bath, England. Bath, England is a place in 1781. This X planet is known to orbit on its own side, perhaps due to being knocked by another planet. Identify X.
Uranus.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so can we have the answer, please? And it is indeed the correct answer. Kudos, Team Athena. Next up is Team Hermes. Team Hermes, which category do you pick?
Stars.
Okay, so can we have stars question 1, please? Stars are born with an enormous, cold, dense cloud of gas and dust. The process of star formation may be triggered if something disturbs this cloud. What are these clouds known as?
Nebulae.
Are you sure you want to go ahead with that?
Yes.
And this brings good news, not to you, but to other teams, because the answer is interstellar clouds. They are formed from interstellar clouds. Keep note of that, team. Next up is Team Poseidon. Team Poseidon, which category do you choose?
We would like to take mystery box.
So mystery box is kind of like Pandora's box. And here we go. The question is, a steep gorge named A cuts through flat plains at the edge of Moon's Sea of Showers, winding for more than 100 kilometers. Name A. Team, do you want a hint?
Yes, we want a hint.
Can we have the left hint first, please? The hint is, it is believed to be an ancient lava channel. The feature was a primary site of exploration for the Apollo 15 lunar landing mission. Now, do you know the answer?
Sea of Tranquility.
Are you sure?
Yes, we will go with that.
Let's go ahead and see the answer. And it's not Sea of Tranquility. It's Hadley Royal. Should have taken the other hint, I guess. Next up is Team Apollo. Team Apollo, which category do you choose? Team Apollo. Team Apollo.
We would like to take planetary exploration.
Then planetary exploration it is. Question 1, please. And the question for Team Apollo is, in January 2004, two robotic geologists named X and Opportunity landed on opposite side of the red planet with far greater mobility than the 1997 Mars Pathfinder rover. These robotic explorers have trekked for miles across the Martian surface, conducting field geology and making atmospheric observations. Identify X. Team Apollo. Would you like a hint?
We would like to use one hint.
Can you have the left hint first? Hint is, they not only provided us with first color and the clear images of Mars surface, but they also discovered the intermittent flow of water on Mars in 2015. Do you want another hint or do you know the answer yet?
Can we use another hint?
Sure. The other hint is X landed at Gusev crater, a possible former lake in a giant impact crater. Do you know the answer, team? So the time's up. Can we have the answer, please? The answer for this question is the answer is Spirit rover. Coming back to the categories, Team Demeter, you're up next. Note that planets, stars, planetary exploration, and mystery box have been used. So astronomers it is. Question 1, please. And the question for you is, X was an English astronomer, physicist, and mathematician. Around 1920, he anticipated the discovery and mechanism of nuclear fusion processes in stars. In his paper, The Internal Constitution of the Stars, at that time, the source of stellar energy was a complete mystery. X was the first to correctly speculate that the source was fusion of hydrogen into helium. Identify X. And this is a picture of X with another famous personality.
Hint.
Can we have the left hint first? The hint is X and astronomer Royal Frank Watson Dyson organized 2 expeditions to observe a solar eclipse in 1919 to make the first empirical test of Einstein's theory, the measurement of the deflection of light by the sun's gravitational field. Now, do you know the answer? We'll be okay with the first name or the last name.
Second hint.
Second hint, please. Hint is in the film Einstein and X, released in 2008. The role of X was played by David Tennant. Do you know the answer now? And okay, we'll go ahead with that answer. And the answer, unfortunately, is not Isaac Newton. It's Arthur Stanley Eddington. If we had gotten an Arthur, we would have given you points. But for now, it's a 0. Coming up to Team 6. Team 6, Demeter, you only have deep space left. So we'll go ahead with that. And question 1. And the question for you is, in 1974, scientists used a giant telescope in Puerto Rico to broadcast a radio message to star cluster M13 in search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Name the message or the telescope. You'll get points for either of the answers.
I would like to take a hint.
Okay, so can you have the left hint? Left hint is, the message contained symbols that represented human beings based on counting system and the DNA molecule and the solar system. You know the answer yet, Team Demeter, Team Artemis? Do you know the answer?
We would like to take the second hint also.
The second hint is, the broadcast will take 25,000 years to reach M13 and will take 25,000 years to return. I hope this saved a Google reminder. Do you know the answer yet? Can you take a guess, Team Artemis? It's better than time failing. Speaking of the gong, it has rung, and the answer for this is Arecibo message, and the telescope is Arecibo radio telescope. So basically, Arecibo was the answer to both. With this, we come to end of the clockwise direction. Hera, over to you.
Thank you, Zeus. Before we begin the anti-clockwise round, remember Pantheons, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. The first question we have is for Team Artemis again. Which box would you like to choose, Team Artemis?
We would like to take planets.
Okay, planets. Second question, please. The question for Team Artemis is, this planet Z was discovered in 1846 from an observatory in Germany. Its position in space was calculated by mathematicians John Couch Adams and Urban Le Verrier. Identify Z.
Hint.
May we have the left hint, please? When Voyager 2 flew past it in 1989, it was discovered that the planet had the fastest sustained winds in the solar system. Take a guess, team. It's quite an easy one.
I would like to take another hint.
Okay, the hint is the planet has 13 moons, with the biggest one being Triton.
Neptune.
Let's see the answer then. And you're absolutely correct. Congratulations, Team Artemis. Next we have is Team Demeter. Team Demeter, which category would you like to choose? Team Demeter?
Planetary exploration.
Okay, planetary exploration. The question for you is, launched aboard a Titan Centaur on October 15, 1997, X was active in space for nearly 20 years. May we have the question again, please? So, X was active in space for nearly 20 years, with 13 years spent orbiting Saturn and studying the planet and its system after entering orbit on July 1, 2004. Name the craft.
It's Cassini-Huygens.
Come again, please.
Cassini-Huygens.
Okay, well, let's check the answer then. I'm afraid you're wrong. Never mind, team.
I said Cassini. I said Cassini-Huygens. It's the full name.
I'm sorry. I heard it wrong. Well, the answer is correct then. Congratulations, Team Demeter. The next question we have is for Apollo. Team Apollo, which category would you like to choose? Team Apollo, which category would you like to choose?
We would like to go with deep space.
Okay, deep space. And the question for you is, the image below show why. The wreckage left by a giant star in 1604. Identify why. Take a guess, Team Apollo.
It was a red giant.
Well, let's see the answer then. I'm afraid your answer is wrong. Better luck next time, Team Apollo. Next we have is Team Poseidon. Which category would you like to choose, team?
We would like to take stars.
Okay, stars. And the question for you, Team Apollo, is, X is a famous graph that astronomers use to classify stars. The graph plots brightness against temperature and is used to classify stars. Name X. Would you like to take a hint, team?
We would like to take a hint.
Okay, maybe have the left hint, please. The diagram was created independently in around 1910 by Engelger, Hertzsprung, and Henry. Take a guess, team. Time's running up.
Hertzsprung-Russel graph.
Well, let's see the answer then. Congratulations, team. Indeed, a correct answer. Next we have is Team Hermes. Which category would you like to choose, team?
Mystery box.
Well, quite an interesting choice. Mystery box. And the question for you is, X was an English theoretic physicist, cosmologist, and author who was director of research at the Center of Theoretical Cosmology at the University of Cambridge. At the time of his death, he was the Lucian Professor of Mathematicians at the University of Cambridge between 1979 and 2009. Identify X.
We would like to take a hint.
Okay, left hint is, he was the author of the book A Brief History of Time.
Stephen Hawking.
Well, let's see then. Congratulations, team. Indeed, a correct answer. Congratulations. The next and last question we have is for Team Athena. Team Athena. The category left for you is astronomers, so we would go with that. And the question for you is, born in Missouri, X was a famous astronomer who is known for deductions that the Andromeda Nebula was not a nearby cluster of stars, but an entirely different galaxy. By the 1930s, most astronomers had been convinced that the Milky Way galaxy was not the one, but a million of galaxies in the universe. His findings, published in 1929, led to the widely accepted notion that the universe is expanding. Team Athena.
Edwin Hubble.
Are you sure with that answer?
Yes.
Okay. And the answer is Edwin Hubble. Congratulations, team. With this, we come to an end of round 2. Before these scores are compiled, we'll have some questions. The questions are not to be marked, but are just for trivia. Any one of you can answer. Who was the famous mathematician astronomer who wrote the book Arya Siddhanta? Well, take guesses, teams. This isn't marked.
Aryabhat.
Yes, correct. November 2 marked how many years from the first human arrival at the International Space Station?
20.
Correct. Then what is the name of space agency of Russia?
Roscosmos, or the Federal Russian Space Agency.
Correct. Japan?
JAXA.
JAXA.
Correct. In which rocket was Mangalyaan launched?
PSLV.
Indeed, correct. And why was the mission so special?
It was the first country to reach Mars orbit in first try, and it was very cheap also.
Correct. ISRO in 2013 around break the record of sending most satellites in one go. They break the record of Russia, they break the record of Russia, and Russia had sent 37 satellites in one go. Do you know how many satellites did ISRO send in one go? They created a world record. Sorry, come again?
Is it 104?
Yes, correct. What is the second full moon in a month calendar called?
Blue moon.
Blue moon.
Well, it's called blue moon. Uranus spin is tilted by how many degrees?
98
degrees.
Well, you all seem to be very well prepared then. The rapidly moving stream of charged particles that are driven from the sun is known as what?
Solar wind.
Do we have the scores?
Yes, we have the scores. I will be sharing them in a minute.
Okay. When is Asteroid Day celebrated? Okay, we have the scores then. Team Athena, 40 points. Congratulations, team. Team Hermes, 15. Team Poseidon, 15. Team Apollo yet to open their account. But never mind, Team Apollo, buck up. Team Demeter, 20. And Team Artemis, 10. Congratulations, teams. Well, quite a thrilling performance by all of you. This round was a true test of your knowledge. As Copernicus quoted, to know that what we know and to know that what we don't know, that is true knowledge. For the coming round, I would like to say, there are no speed limits to the road of victory. Welcome, Pantheons, to the rapid fire round. This round has the capacity to change the game. So those of you who are lagging behind, buck up. All of you take a deep breath and gear yourselves up. For speed kills, but with skills, it thrills. May we have the rules, please, for this round? Each team will be asked 10 questions. Each correct answer will be awarded 10 points. There are no hints. There is a 90 seconds time limit, and all the questions have to be answered within that time limit. Any unanswered questions will be revisited if time permits, and all questions have been answered. Wrong questions will not be revisited. There is no negative marking. To start with, I hand over to Zeus.
Okay, thank you, Hera. Team Athena, who will be a speaker for this round? Team Athena?
Me.
Great. So let's start. The first question for you is, who gave the law of planetary movement?
Nicholas Copernicus.
That's wrong. Who discovered that other spiral galaxies also lie outside Milky Way?
Pass.
Come back again.
Pass.
Brightest star in Earth's night sky is?
Can you repeat?
Come back again.
Can you repeat again?
Brightest star in the Earth's night sky is?
Sirius.
That's correct. Name the brightest object in the asteroid belt.
Sirius.
That's wrong. Name the German astronomer and physician scientist who discovered the asteroid Vesta.
Pass.
Which telescope discovered the next and Hydra moons of Pluto?
Can you repeat?
Which telescopes discovered the next and Hydra moons of Pluto?
Hubble telescope.
Come back again.
Hubble telescope.
That's correct. Name the comet that collided with Jupiter to form some of the most iconic events ever observed by humankind.
Pass.
To which planet the most powerful camera in deep space was sent?
Can you repeat again?
To which planet the most powerful camera in deep space was sent?
Pass.
Come back again.
Pass.
Name the first human-made object to achieve soft landing on Mars. Okay, so the time is up. You score with two correct answers. Over to you, Hera.
Thank you, Zeus. Next, we have is Team Hermes. Who is the speaker, Team Hermes, for you?
I am Hermes too.
Okay, let's start then. The first question is, what is the name of the spacecraft which soft landed on any planet in our solar system and also became the first to transmit data from there?
Pass.
Okay, who named Pluto?
What? Can you repeat?
Who named Pluto?
I don't.
Okay. Name the landing site of Opportunity rover.
It was Gusset crater.
Wrong, team. How much time light takes to reach to Earth from Sun?
1 million years.
Wrong, team. How many planets in our solar system have rings?
4.
Correct. Due to which reason Medium Planum was selected as the landing site of Opportunity rover?
I don't know.
Okay. Which is the first rocket of India?
Was it PSLV?
I'm sorry, not wrong. Who was the first woman in space?
Sally K. Wright.
I'm sorry, it's again wrong. What name is given to the shield of our solar system against the galaxy?
I don't know.
Okay. Name the first spacecraft sent to Mercury.
Mariner 10.
Correct. Coming back, what is the name of the spacecraft which soft landed on any planet in our solar system?
Your time is up.
Okay, thank you. Over to you, Zeus.
Thank you, Hera. Coming to team 3, Team Poseidon, who will be a speaker?
I'll be the speaker, Poseidon 1.
Excellent. So the questions are: name the model of car sent to space by SpaceX.
Pass.
What is the presumed age of Sun?
5.9 billion years.
That's wrong. Name the largest known object in the asteroid belt.
Pass.
Name the biggest moon of Pluto that is half the size of Pluto.
Pass.
Only moon in our solar system to have its own internally generated magnetic field is?
Titan.
That's wrong. Name the strongest known material in universe.
I don't know.
2019 was the year of 100th birthday of which Indian scientist?
Aryabhatta.
That's wrong. Name the Earth observing satellite of India.
Rohini.
That's correct. Name the tallest mountain on any planet in our solar system.
Olympus Mons.
That's correct again. Name how many satellites are there in Andromeda?
Pass.
Coming back, name the model of car sent to space by SpaceX.
Pass.
Name the largest known object in the asteroid belt.
Pass.
Name the biggest moon of Pluto that is half the size of Pluto. And the time is up. You score with 20 points for this round. Over to you, Hera.
Thank you, Zeus. Next we have is Team Apollo. Who is the speaker, Team Apollo?
I will be the speaker.
Okay, let's start then. Question 1 is, which star is expected to become the first I'm sorry, let's start again. The timekeeper will start again. Starting from question 1, which star is expected to become the next Polaris of Earth?
Proxima Centauri.
Wrong. Name the only body in our solar system to have dense atmosphere like Earth.
Venus.
It's 11
Wrong.
o'clock.
What is the name of a zodiac constellation means twins?
Gemini.
Correct. Which element was used as power source of Voyager 2?
Hydrogen.
Wrong. Which object holds the record of closest flyby of Earth?
Pass.
Okay. Which Chinese satellite was launched on 8 December 2018 for a moon mission?
Pass.
Europa is the moon of which planet?
Jupiter.
Correct. The Jaipur boy played a major role in the Chang'e 4 mission landing. Who is he?
Pass.
Okay. Which telescope captured the first ever image of black hole of Messier 87 galaxy?
Hubble telescope.
Wrong. The famous Indian satellite Cartosat 3 was launched in which year?
Pass.
Okay, coming back, we have which object holds the record of closest flyby of Earth?
Halley's Comet.
Wrong. Which Chinese satellite was launched on 8 December 2018 for a moon mission?
Pass.
Time's up. Okay. Over to you, Zeus.
Thank you, Hera. Team 5, Demeter, who will be a speaker for today?
I'll be the speaker.
Excellent. So the questions are: who founded this crashed Vikram lander on moon before any space agency?
Pass.
Which satellite or probe had gone closest to the sun ever?
Messenger.
That's wrong. What is formed after a big supergiant star explodes?
Neutron star.
That's wrong. In which of the spiral arm of Milky Way is our solar system?
Orion spur.
That's correct. Which is the closest dwarf planet from Earth?
Ceres.
Come back again.
Ceres. C-E-R-E.
Understood. Perfect. Correct. From where comets originate in our solar system?
Kya? Hello? Pass.
Who proposed the famous model of heliocentricity?
Copernicus.
That's correct. The famous scientist was born on 300th death anniversary of Galileo and died on Einstein's birthday.
Isaac Newton.
That's wrong. What was the name of capsule in which Yuri Gagarin became the first man to go in space?
Vostok 1.
That's correct. Which type of celestial body is Makemake?
It's the dwarf planet.
That's correct. Coming back, who founded the crashed Vikram lander on moon before any space agency?
It was a boy of Chennai.
The name.
I don't know. Pass.
Pass. Okay. So next question is: from where comets originate in our solar system?
Bata. Kya? OORT clouds.
That's perfectly correct. Last question which you have passed: who founded the crashed Vikram lander?
Time's up.
Time's up.
Okay. It wasn't.
No, it's a boy from Chennai.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, team Demeter. Well done. Over to you, Hera.
Thank you. Next and last team we have is Team Artemis. Who's the speaker, Team Artemis?
I am the speaker, Artemis 1.
Okay. So we'll start. Question 1 is, what was the name of the famous TV show hosted by Neil deGrasse Tyson from 2006 till 2011?
Yeah. The Big Bang Theory?
Wrong. What was the Hawking-Turek theory about?
Pass.
Okay. Halley's Comet was named after which astronomer?
Hello? Pass.
Okay. Which is the largest constellation in the sky?
Hydra.
Correct. What is the name of the star in the Centaurus constellation, also known as Pink Dwarf?
Pass.
Okay. What is the color of the coldest stars?
White.
Wrong. What is the color of the hottest and brightest stars?
Red.
Wrong. What is the name of the huge celestial body which is believed to once collide with Earth and its broken pieces formed moon?
Pass.
Okay. What are the 4 largest of moons of Jupiter also called?
Moons of Jupiter. Hello. Pass.
Okay. Who discovered the Martian moons?
Pass.
Okay. Coming back, we have, what was Hawking-Turek theory about?
Black hole.
Wrong. Halley's Comet was named after which astronomer?
Halley's. I think so. The surname was Halley's.
Okay, you need the first name, okay?
Okay.
Time's up, team. I'm sorry. With this, we come to an end of round 3. Very well done, teams. I would like to hand over to Tanvi.
Team, can you mute yourself? Team Athena?
Sorry.
My bad. Thanks a lot, everyone. Now we hand over to Tanvi.
May I invite Ma'am Principal to please inspire us with her valuable thoughts?
I'm unsure, children, whether ma'am is on her because she has a meeting right now. Okay. So I would take this opportunity to bless all of you. It has been a great quizzing time. Very good questions and a very good preparation from your end because you all carried the quiz equally well. And my heartfelt compliments to our teachers also who've been your guiding line through all this, right? So I think ma'am is busy. We have a meeting right now. So let's see what the results are in store because this sort of a quiz requires a lot of preparation. But hats off to you all, the way you've carried it. Very well done, team. My blessings and my compliments to all of you. Thank you, Beta.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Will you like, who will be announcing the results, ma'am? Will you be there or Principal ma'am will be doing that?
Wait up. I think Principal ma'am is busy in a meeting right now. Just give me a minute. I'll check it. Otherwise, I think your teacher in charges can do the same. Okay?
Understood, ma'am. Can we have the scores for round 3?
Will those be inclusive of the final scores as well?
Yes, we'll like that, please.
Okay.
So we have got some interesting news for all of you. Team Demeter started off bad, but really picked up in the rapid fire round. Kudos to you. Team Athena, consistent. So the scores for round 3 are 20 for Athena, Hermes at 20, Poseidon at 20, Apollo at 20, Demeter at a whopping 60. Kudos to you, Demeter, and Artemis at 0. And the final scores, as you can see, are tied at 80 between Athena and Demeter. So congrats to you, Athena and Demeter. So now we'll have a tiebreaker. So kindly note that this tiebreaker will be a buzzer round. You have a raise your hand feature in Zoom. Kindly note that you do not have to raise your own hand. Yeah, raise hand feature in Zoom. You have, I'll demonstrate it for you. Okay, so can anyone raise their hand for me? Demeter 1, Demeter 2, can you raise your hand? Demeter 2, do we have you in the meeting? Demeter 2.
He's not getting the option, he's saying.
Can you ask him to raise his hand still, please? Because we need that.
Just raise your hand, your real hand.
You cannot raise a real hand because that will not actually give me the time. Who raised first?
He does not have the option, he is saying. What to do?
Demeter, kindly check your screen for that. So the other team, Athena, do we have you? Scorekeeper, kindly correct me. Other team is Athena?
Yes, there's a tie between Demeter and Athena.
Thank you. Athena 1 and Athena 2. Can you please raise your hands? Can we spotlight both of them, please? Athena 1, Athena 2. I cannot see Athena 2. Do we have Athena 2?
I'm doing it.
Thank you.
I have a doubt.
Go ahead.
Is this a sudden death round that if one team gets wrong, then
I'll explain the technicalities. Let everyone be okay with the raise hand feature. Athena 1 and Demeter 1, I can only see your hands. Can we please have Athena 2 and Demeter 2? Can you raise your hands? Athena 2 and Demeter 2, please raise your hands.
He is not able, Demeter 2 is not able to do it.
Still, give it another try.
I'm not able to raise my hand.
Okay, so then you'll have to tell your partner the answer, and then he'll have to raise their hand. That will cause you a delay. Will you be okay with that?
Okay.
Okay, I request Hera, look for their hand raise in the video and on the screen, please.
Okay.
Thank you, Hera. Can we have all of them spotlighted? Athena 1, 2, Demeter 1, 2. I'll do that. Okay, so you can lower your hands, please. Okay, so Athena 1 is remaining.
Athena 1 has left the meeting.
Can we recall her, please?
She is rejoining.
Sure, thank you.
Demeter 2 is not able to raise his hand. He just said to me.
Okay, so can you raise your hand in the meeting, Demeter 2? Okay, Demeter 2 raise his hand. It's working. Athena 2, can you raise your hand as well? Do you have the feature there? Athena 2? Okay, so it's in the participants box. We use it all for our classes. Just check, please. It's in your participants box. Athena 2 raise her hand. Demeter 2 working, Demeter 1 working. Can we get Athena 1 back in the meeting ASAP, please? Athena 2, what is the status of Athena 1?
She is renaming.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll walk you through the rules. The rules.
Govind, 1 minute, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
I think Hermes and Poseidon, even they have scored equal 55-55.
Ma'am, we'll do it for them later. First, we'll do the first category, for the first position.
Okay, just reminding. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Athena 1, we are waiting on you.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll explain the rules. Can you hear me, Athena 1? Can I explain the rules? Perfect. She is spotlighted as well. So the rules are, you have to use your raise your hand feature in Zoom if you know the answer. The team whose participant raises the hand first and answers correctly will be awarded 10 more points or any amount of points to break the tie, and he will be awarded the first place. The team whose participants are not able to answer it or answer it late will be given the second position. Is that clear, participants?
Yeah, but if someone raises his or her hand first and then answers incorrectly, then what?
Then we are noting who raises the hand second.
Okay.
And if two people answer incorrectly, we'll have a new question. Kindly note that if you raise your hand, you have to tell me the answer as soon as you're recognized. You don't have to do and understood? No phonetics. Straight away answers. Hera?
Yes.
Look out for their raise hand and note down who raises the hand first and second.
Sure.
Thank you. And the question for all of you is, neutron stars can spin up to how many times in a second? Neutron stars can rotate how many times per second? Neutron stars. Strongest magnetic field. How many times per second? So, assuming that no one knows the answer. Okay, Demeter 1.
Has raised their hand. Demeter 1.
716.
Okay, so Demeter 1, that's wrong. That's a little bit too much. It averages at 600. 716 has never been recorded yet. So, seeing that none of them know this, we'll have another question. And the question for all of you is, what is the full form of INCOSPAR?
We have Demeter 1.
Demeter?
Indian National Committee on Space Research.
That's close enough. And Demeter, you are at first position. Athena, well done, but you have been awarded the second place. Demeter, congratulations to you. Congratulations, winners. Okay, so Shaurya, can we have the new graph with Demeter at 90 points?
Congratulations, team. That's really very well done. Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Shaurya, can we have the graph with Demeter at 90 points? Thank you. Demeter at a clear. Okay, so they are still not at 90. Shaurya. Okay, they're at 90. Kudos to Team Demeter. Now we have a tiebreaker for the third position, Poseidon and Hermes. Note that only one of you will be awarded the third position. Poseidon and Hermes, can we have you, can we switch on your videos, please? And can you have them spotlighted? And take the spotlight of Demeter's, please.
Yeah.
Hermes and Poseidon, am I correct? Scorer? Hermes and Poseidon?
Yes, bro, you are correct. Hermes and Poseidon.
Poseidon 2 is there on my screen. Poseidon 1 is there as well. Poseidon 1 is there. Poseidon 2 vanished. She's here too. Hermes 1 is here too. Perfect. So all four of you are familiar with the rules?
Yes.
Or do you want me to tell them again, all the rules? Teams, Poseidon and Hermes, can I have an answer, please?
Yes, we know the rules.
Perfect. Raise your hand first. You get the chance to answer. Stay unmuted, I'll suggest, but it's up to you. Note that the winner will be given the third position. And the question for you is, who came up with the zodiacs? Who came up with the zodiacs? We'll have 10 more seconds before we give you another question. Poseidon 1?
It's from the Babylon civilization that the zodiacs.
And that's correct. That's correct. Poseidon 1, you are at the third position. Congrats, Poseidon 1. Hermes 2, Hermes, better luck next time. Still a terrific performance from all of you. Uh, okay, so Smita ma'am, do we still have you in the meeting, ma'am?
Yes, Pache, my heartiest congratulations to all the participants, irrespective of losing and winning. It's all about the game. Somebody has to win and somebody has to lose, but then certainly the spirit with which this was carried out was exemplary. And I forgot to mention that, these quiz masters have been amazing. Very well done, Bache. Keep up the good job. Keep inspiring hearts and keep doing this in the future as well. Have a great day and thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children.
So before we call it a day, I'll be sharing the results for the junior category. Can we call the junior category participants in the meeting as well?
Yes, we are here.
You are there? That's terrific.
The third position holders are not here.
Okay, so that's all right. We'll display the results. Rani ma'am or Ansi ma'am or Smita ma'am, would you like to do the honors, ma'am?
Send the.
Let Smita ma'am say.
Yeah, Smita ma'am is going to announce. Do one
I
thing.
need to be familiar with your names as well, the teams as well for the junior
Yes, ma'am.
category.
We are sending it in your WhatsApp.
Okay, I'll do that. Otherwise, Rani ma'am, that should be your honor, because you and Nancy ma'am have really put in your heart and soul. It should be done by you.
Ma'am, actually, we are honored by your presence and we want that should be done by you only.
I'm just checking if ma'am is across. Just give me a minute. Otherwise, Rani ma'am, you should do it.
Thank you.
I think, children, the meeting is still continued. Rani ma'am, could you please do the honors?
We'll have them up in a second, ma'am. Can you have a minute? Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so ma'am, am I supposed to send it to Rani ma'am or you, ma'am?
Send it to Rani ma'am, beta.
Understood, ma'am.
Yeah.
Rani ma'am, you have this scores. Rani ma'am.
If ma'am is not around, but I'll do it. I think there is some technical issue. Okay, so on the first position, we have Team Columbia.
I'll send you the names as well, ma'am.
Okay, you can read out the names, beta, at your end.
Okay, understood, ma'am. So team Columbia comprises of Shashwat Pandey and Advik Sharma, ma'am.
Heartfelt congratulations to these students. Then on the second position, we have Titan 2.
Dhruvi Sharma and Arshia Jain.
Very well done. And on third position, we have Scout X1. That is
Dhruv Agarwal and Rakshit Gupta ma'am.
my heartfelt congratulations to the teams. Very well done, children, and keep up the good work that you all are doing. God bless you all. Okay, can I take your permission to leave, beta?
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you so much. It was a great time.
Ma'am, just for 1 minute, Tanvi is
Vote
going
of
to
thanks,
speak.
ma'am.
Vote of thanks.
Okay.
A very warm, graceful morning to each and everyone. Vice Principal Ma'am, dear parents and everyone consented here. I, Tanvi Jain, on behalf of the Astro Club, first of all extend our most sincere thanks to the Almighty God for making this event a resounding success. With all His blessings and grace, we could make this event the one it was. A special mention to our respected principal, Srimati Ptatima Sharma ma'am, for the list that stimulated us to do our best. Respected Vice Principal ma'am for always emboldening us to be a better person every day. With a deep sense of appreciation, we thank our loving teachers, Rani ma'am and Ansi ma'am, for their untiring efforts and support. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very proactive and dedicated members of our Astro Club who are very well versed with their job. Kaustubh Khandelwal, Adi Shashwat Kulshresht, Govind Khandelwal, Sanya Sirelia, Ada Jagdhari, Tanvi Jain, Kaumudi Rajeshwari, Rachit Jain, Lakshya Singh, and Shaurya Agarwal. I am short of words to describe their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zone. Our sincere gratitude goes to all the parents and well-wishers for their rock-solid support system and encouragement. Thank you so much for attending this event. Finally, I would like to thank our energetic partakers that made this event joyful with their impressive performances. Last but not the least, a big thank you to each one of you who made this event a memorable one for all of us. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, Tanvi.
Shweta ma'am, thank you so much.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you all. That was very
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bless you all. God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
So I take your permission now to leave.
Yes, ma'am, with all due respect, ma'am.
Thank you.
So kudos everyone. That went really well. We'll be so